when my children were grown up. My greatest thing is that I wanted them to be happy.
Conrad and I were 5 years apart. My sister and I always just looked up to him. He was such a great role model for us. He was good in school, and he was always athletic. Everything Conrad did, he kind of did it with his whole heart.
I said to him, if you ever feel like this again, you will, tell me. I will do everything in my power to be there for you and help you, and promise me you won't. And he says, Mom, I promise I won't ever do this again. I won't.
This is Conrad Henry Roy III reporting about social anxiety. Social anxiety to me is the inability to function. I want to recover from this, and I feel like I haven't recovered from it yet. I feel like I still have a long way to go.
I thought he was doing so great. I felt a sense of peace at that time.
I do have a lot going for me. I'm like a captain. I just got a job from the Boston Duck Tourists to captain their boat. That's a huge accomplishment to be a captain.
We received a 911 call from a woman who wanted to report that her teenage son was missing and was in danger of harming himself or others.
818 to all cars in station. Be ready to copy Ebola. Male party is driving the black Ford pickup 250. This is for a missing 18-year-old boy.
I felt a sense of urgency. I started searching for him myself. And as soon as I walked up to the truck, I realized by looking at the young man inside that he was beyond medical help.
I remember sitting in the kitchen on the island, and I felt this rush go through my body, a feeling that I've never felt in my life. And it was almost like his soul was going through me. At that moment, I knew that he was gone, that he wasn't with me anymore. My initial reaction was, I want to be gone too. And that's how I felt.
I didn't want to believe it, so I asked, who's gone? And she just said, Conrad.
On Wednesday, I received a call from Conrad's grandfather, who had been going through Conrad's things and located a pad that had several passwords on it. One of the passwords he believed would grant me access to Conrad's phone. It was disturbing to me. It almost made me believe that he left that thread for a reason, and it was for us to find, just the same way that he left his PIN number at home for someone to find and send to us.
It was very clear that it was her that put him into that gas chamber, essentially, and she caused his death. Michelle Carter indicated that she was on the phone with Conrad, that she could hear the generator, that she could hear him crying out for pain, that it was working, that he got out of the truck and she effing told him to get back in. That just sent chills down my spine.
I mean, we felt numb. We were in disbelief that someone could actually want someone else to die. I didn't understand someone so, pure and beautiful as our son, Conrad. My biggest struggle is that I couldn't save my child, even though I thought that it was doing the right thing and I was saying the right thing to him. There's nothing that could have stopped what was happening in his life at that time.
People don't understand. Most suicides, nobody sees them coming. You can't blame yourself for it. This is a card written to me some years ago. It's personal, so I'm not going to take it out of the envelope. But this woman lost her son tragically. He was 19 at the time. I keep it on my refrigerator to remind me every day that life is fragile. And when you walk out the door, or one of your loved ones walk out the door, they may not be coming back in. So you always be the best person that you possibly can be. You'll never get a second chance.
Nobody's perfect. You just have to accept yourself as an individual. The hardest thing for me is to be comfortable in my own skin